Rumble, baby. Oh, snap. That's right. But we're back here with another episode of Tekken 8 Combat. For those of you who don't know, Combat is basically a format where we pit the CPU against the CPU, and we play and we do it tournament fashion where we go through double elimination style. Everybody starts on winner side. 8 characters come in. 1 leaves as the champion. We pit them against each other. We set the setting. What words? I lost my train of thought. But we pit them against each other to determine who will be the best Tekken 8 character from the CPU. Some rules on this one. Some rules on how we set everything up. We have a tournament bracket here. It is 8 characters. The characters are randomly selected from the pool of characters that we have here. And that is every single Tekken 8 character is available to be used. It has the potential to partake in the tournament. We randomly select them. I put them in a tournament bracket. I randomly seed the bracket. Do not determine who will be facing off against who at any point. It is all randomly determined. And then we set the CPU on the very hard difficulty on both sides. We randomly select the stage and we pit them against each other. Every match in the tournament will be 2 out of 3 wins. It will go up to 3 rounds and it will be 2 out of 3, best of 3, except for winners final, losers final, and grand finals, which will be 3 out of 5. Typical fighting game setup. 8 men enter, 1 man leaves. 8 men enter, 1 man leaves. We did do this about 2 weeks ago, where the glorious Nina was our champion of episode 1. This week, we will not be having the same 8 characters. We have randomly chosen 8 brand new fighters who have not partaken in the tournament yet, and we will see who will win amongst those 8. So, without further ado, I present to you your 8 fighters who will be partaking in today's Tekken 8 Combat Tournament. This week, we have Raven against Law in round 1. Azucena, the coffee queen herself, will face off against Zafina. Victor against Kazuya, the Kazuya. And Xiaoyu versus Elisa, the head taking off robot lady. Without further ado, why don't we get started? Let's get into this tournament. It's gonna be pretty high. Last one was pretty crazy. So let's stop dicking around. Let's get into some Tekken 8 Combat. First up, we will have Raven versus Law. Let's get this stage randomly selected here. It looks like we have Raven and Law facing off in Elegant Palace. How they might go in through strategies, defeat one another.
Resist and be eliminated.
All right, looks like we're getting going here. Raven versus Law. First match of episode 2 of Combat Tekken 8. Let's get into this. Oh, ducks under Law's fucking high instantly. Raven's not messing around. He knocks down Law twice. Hits him while he's down. All rude. Activates heat. Rushes in. Just knocking Law while he's down. Law is able to counter back though. That's a juggle. Does not extend the combo though. Raven activating Rage. Hits it. Don't know if this is going to kill. I believe this is going to kill here. Yep, and that is going to kill our Raven the first round.
Round 2. Fight.
Of this match. Great start from Raven here, already putting the pressure on Law. Gets him on the wall break there and just make short work of Law. Does not even give him a chance to breathe. Taking round 2. Going into round 3 here. Law's definitely going to be sweating a little, trying to climb out of here, but it's not over until it's over. And that's definitely what Law is saying here. Starting strong, beating down Raven. Raven does have rage, both fighters with heat, but Law capitalizes on that wall break and is able to extend his combo. That wall is destroyed though now, so there's no wall there. It just extends out the arena, but there's walls still on every side. So Law with the health advantage here, both fighters still with heat. Plenty of resources to go around. Raven has rage, but Law ducks down, hits him with the high. Nobody ever expects the high, especially when you're going down low like that. Both fighters 2-2 in his first match here. Who's going to take it, Raven or Law? Oh. Law ducking under with those high, just knocking down Raven. Again, it's just the small hits, 1 or 2. Misses the throw. Law just ducked underneath that. Raven with the low. Misses his attacks, expecting Law to stand up, and he just stayed down the entire time. Gets Law a little bit of life there. Takes the first match. Raven with the first match. Let's get into this rematch here. Raven 1-0 against Law.
Witness the results of my training.
Let's see if Law can get a download complete and get the run back here. I don't know why he was so veiny. That was kind of gross. These fighters both very patient, just kind of biding their time waiting. Goes for the low. Law capitalizing on the block punish there. Raven now with rage. Both fighters still have heat though. That wall break hasn't broken just yet. Law activated heat. Raven capitalized on that punish. Making easy work. Law with a simple low to take down Raven, taking the first round. Grabs the throw and launches Raven away. Activates heat, wants to put the pressure on Raven. Law is definitely going for it with just all the punches he's throwing. Raven misses the low, but is able to hit Law with the mid there. Does not get the wall break. Law capitalizing on that punish. Surprising that out of all the whip punches that Law has been capitalizing on, he missed on that one. Both fighters, oh, we're going into slow-mo. Law takes the second round. Oh, Raven read that from the future, came back from the future to read that absolute high kicks there. I can't believe that, ducked under them just so he could punch him in the gut. Law with the low though, Raven not able to see what Law is doing. Law with the download complete, gets the run back 3-0, taking the second match. Marshall, because his name is Marshall Law. That's fuck. Fighters 1-1, Raven and Law going in to match number 3. Who's gonna take this one? Will it be Raven or will it be Law? Great uppercut from Law there. Yeah, Raven trying to put some kind of pressure on him, but can't quite get it. We've won the second round, eh? Great counter from Law, stopping Raven in his track. Going into the slow-mo. Law gets it first. Hit the low with the left punch. Left punch low. Bam. Called the down A. Probably down forward A. Fucking A. Law putting on the pressure on Raven. Practically download completed here. Looks like Law wants to go for another sweep on round 3 already. He wants to win this match 3-0. He wants to prove a point to Raven that he's got nothing on him. Takes round 2. A little bit of work there. Raven's got a long climb back here, needing to win 3 rounds in a row in order to take this match and in order to move on in the tournament, or he will be sent to loser's side. Oh, a great whiff punish from Raven. He saw that coming. He knew that punch was going to be thrown, and he ducked back and came back in for the punch. Incredible. Oh, he saw that jump coming law with the uppercut. Gets the wall break, gets the low, and is able to take down Raven with another sweep in match 3, taking this first set from Raven. Law is your winner of this first match here between himself and Raven. Raven and Law. First match. Incredible. Incredible. What a great start to this tournament, man. Wild. Raven. I really thought Raven was going to be taking that one, but it seems like no, it was Law had the download complete there. Back-to-back sweep, exactly. Craziness. But we're going to be moving on to our second match here, where we have Azucena versus Zafina. Let's get this rolling here. Azucena versus Zafina. Facing off in the Sanctum. Zafina, the queen of, I don't know, orbs or something. I don't think she's queen. Probably played Tekken 1. Oh, that was it. Oh my god. Not even Tekken 3? Or 4? Let's get this second match going here. Oh, instantly both tried to open up with a hit and they traded. Zafina with the low. These fighters are going in on it. They are trying to make short work of their opponents. Zafina getting that launch there. Azucena getting the clap in there. Runs in and punches. Tries to get the combo. Doesn't quite get it, though. Hits with the heel. Runs in with the heat. Activated. Azucena trying to finish off Zafina. Zafina still with a pixel. And Azucena is able to get it with the dropping heel kick there. Instantly starts by punching down. Not even giving Zafina a chance to breathe or speak or anything. Zafina down, going down low, spider crawling, activating heat, running in. Azucena still has rage activated though. Drops down, activates heat of her own. Misses because Zafina was ducking. Zafina saw that coming from a mile away. Knew Azucena was going to come in and try to punch her. Just ducked underneath it. And just gave her a quick little gut check to win that round. Zafina reminds me of Raven from Teen Titans. Honestly, same. Yeah, she's got that same vibes. Same vibes. Launches Azucena. Azucena activating heat. You see, heat is a very big part of Azucena's kit there. Activates it pretty much with almost any move. So she will activate her heat drive about any time there. Rage available for Azucena. He's just punching, just small hits. Misses the throw, misses the grab there. Zafina takes the third round there. Oh, with the low to immediately open up Zafina. Does not capitalize on it. Ducks underneath the kick. Punches Zafina to activate heat. Runs in. Azucena wants a perfect win on this round. She is getting her into the wall. Zafina says, no, ma'am. We are putting on a show. And Azucena, excuse me, with the low, bringing this to a round 5. Final round. An incredibly close first match here between these two combatants. Azucena just always getting in those first hits there against Zafina. Ooh, just a little quick there. Zafina armor blocks that. Azucena ducks underneath. Great read there. Both fighters with rage. Both fighters still have heat. Lots of resources available on the board, but Azucena with the heel kick takes down Zafina, winning the first match. Hey, thanks for the hydrator. Azucena taking the first match there.
Round one. Fight.
Ready to take down Zafina. She wants to move on in the winner's bracket here. Zafina could get knocked down to losers unless she wins this match. Strong start for Zafina, though. Getting Azucena down less than half health. Azucena activates heat, rushes in, misses the punch, but is able to get the uppercut. Again, Rage still active, still available for Azucena, but Zafina is able to get that low as Azucena's rolling. A perfect read. She knew she wasn't going to block that, and if Azucena moved at all, it just meant any punch, any attack from Zafina that was low would have taken her out. Fighters are slowing down just a little bit, trying to be a little bit more methodical with what they're trying to do here. Oh, misses every attack there. Zafina not able to capitalize on that punish, though. Instead of blocking every single one, answer with their own. Both of these fighters going in slow-mo. Zafina got the first button push, though. She's able to take it. Take round two. We might have ourselves another reverse sweep here in the second match. And only the second fight in this tournament. Azucena activating heat. Great knee from Azucena, getting into the wall break there and is able to take down Zafina. She's taking a round of her own. Again, slowing down. These fighters are slowing down a bit here. Trying to find just the one or two hits that they need to take down their opponent. Just whittling each other's health down little by little. Azucena found the opening she needs to take that round. Azucena at that point. Zafina only a match point here.
Final round. Fight.
Azucena activates heat. He's running in already with the life advantage. Yeah, that's dope. It's a cool stage. Oh, I was able to duck underneath Zafina's punch. Both fighters with rage. The slow-mo, Zafina goes in. Azucena not able to block. Zafina's taking this one 1-1. Azucena, Zafina. We're going into a third match. Azucena was really close with that. Did the reversal there, but was not able to capitalize on that. See, Azucena has in her kit. When she's dancing, she can just dodge some attacks and then counter back with her own. It's like a parry of some sort. Bro, whoa, why did she crawl on the floor like that? It's just one of her things. That's what Zafina does. She likes to crawl on the floor. It's unsettling. Kind of throws you off, and then she just grabs her ankles, bites them like a little chihuahua. Azucena still with the life lead. Both fighters with heat. Azucena activates heat, runs in, goes in for the upper. Drops down with the heel, but doesn't quite get that. So, oh, the pixel, but Azucena was able to go in first. Taking the first round. Oh, round start with the heat open, but Azucena already thrown a punch, so stopping anything that Zafina could have done, activating heat there. Azucena activating heat her own, trying to go for the wall break, does not get it though. Looks like Zafina is trying to get a wall break of her own, but these fighters are too close to the wall there. But trying to get the wall break on that side. Able to get it, but Zafina just rocks up with a punch of her own. We're calling that a haymaker. Just bam, right hook. Everyone's got a plan until they get a haymaker to the face. Azucena activating heat, runs in. Again, Azucena at set point here. She wins this one. She moves on in the bracket. Knocking Zafina down on the loser side, and that's exactly what Azucena does. Moving on. Azucena wins this set, this match here, 2-1 against Zafina. Moving on winner side, knocking Zafina down into loser side. Well, she will be facing off against Raven. Let's go ahead and get these predictions. Looks like we're going to have Victor versus Kazuya in our next match here. Predictions starting out, but we get that set up for you. Looks like we're all set up here. Let's go ahead and get this match going. Victor versus Kazuya facing off in Into the Stratosphere. On why we're in space on an asteroid. If Fast and Furious can take a car to space, I think Tekken 8's allowed to have fighters fighting on an asteroid in space, alright? Oh, instantly with the low from Kazuya. He's just the menace that he is. Victor just wants to find that opening so he can run down Kazuya. Find that opening. Uppercut misses the slash, though. Kazuya being very slow. He's just trying to find those little openings that he can get where he can punch it down and knock Victor down. Victor slashes up Kazuya with a pixel of health. Victor's able to take the first round. Could be a ruse from Kazuya. Just putting Victor in a sense of whatever the word is I'm looking for. I'm blanking on the word here. Whatever, I don't know. Oh my god, misses every attack though. Devil Kazuya still putting the pressure on Victor, having life advantage. Isn't able to really capitalize on that heat there. Victor had rage, but is not going to be able to use it as Kazuya knocks him down. Kazuya immediately opens up Victor. Looks like we're going to get the reverse sweep immediately on this first match here. Misses the jump. Again, very slow now. Now they're just kind of throwing little punches here and there. Victor just wants to find the opening so he can just absolutely obliterate Kazuya. But Kazuya just, every punch, every attack that hits, whittles the health down of Victor. He is unable to keep up. Taking us into a round 4 here. This could be match point for Kazuya. Victor, though, strong start. Almost could have had a perfect round there if Kazuya didn't get that small little hit in there. Now Victor's just kind of taking the Kazuya playbook. Doing small hits a little bit here and there. Activates heat, runs in. Unable to capitalize on that. Kazuya block. Kazuya hits him. Victor opening up Kazuya. Kazuya on a pixel of health, and Victor finds the opening he needs to take that. 4th round, taking us into a final round. This is a close match. Oh, Kazuya immediately opens up, says, "No, sir, Victor. You are not taking it. I simply wanted you to be comfortable so that I could take you down when you were least expecting." Victor stops the Kazuya assault onslaught. Again, both fighters being very cautious of each other as they're jumping in. Kazuya, though, with the life advantage, almost opens up Victor. Victor's opening up Kazuya. Is he going to take this? Is he going to be able to reverse back? Reverse the sweep there. Victor pushes back Kazuya. This is really close here. Oh my goodness, Victor is able to take the final round, taking this first match. Kazuya with such a huge life advantage. Such an advantage there. Almost took it, but was not able to squeak out that win, allowing Victor to take the final round and take this first match. An incredible first match between these two. We're going into match 2. Is Victor gonna take this against Kazuya? Or was this simply a display? A front that Kazuya is putting on so that he can absolutely obliterate Victor in this next match. Looks like that's going to be the case here with Kazuya with the massive life advantage. Victor not able to capitalize on the heat. He does have rage, but Kazuya has heat of his own and is able to just take down Victor without any issue. That was nail bite. It was very much nail biting. Yes, sir. Activates heat, round start. Victor with the grab, though. Uppercuts. Kazuya activates heat. Doesn't capitalize on that. Interesting that he's trying to do some kind of combo of some sort. Just the small little hits. That's all Victor's looking for. He wants the small hits to whittle down Kazuya until his heat's done. Victor's still using heat, though, but Kazuya has rage available there. Now Victor with rage. Both fighters at low health, and Kazuya with a simple punch. The simple Mishima punch. Mishima punch. What? How the fuck do you say that word? Mishima? That's what it is. Man, I'm struggling with speaking today. Slash from Victor there. Kazuya with the match point. Wants to tie this 1-1 here. Victor, long ways to go. 3 rounds is what he needs to win. Both fighters on an even advantage there. Kazuya, though, trying to make short work of Victor, and easily does so, counters him, taking that third round, taking the match, tying it 1-1, taking us into a final match here. Victor versus Kazuya. We learned anything between the Raven and Law match. Looks like Kazuya might be trying to go for a reverse sweep here, 3-0, and another 3-0 reverse sweep. Activates he, but Victor punishes him for that. Just a simple trade between the two. Victor pushes him back, though. Doesn't get the wall break. Wasn't close enough. Victor making short work of Kazuya here, but Kazuya claps back, activates Rage from Victor, is able to hit it. That is definitely going to kill. Victor taking the first round from Kazuya in this third match. Looks like we won't be getting that reverse sweep, or maybe we will be getting a reverse sweep. There'll be a reverse sweep from Victor. I didn't think reverse sweeps were possible, but here we are. Kazuya activating heat. Victor with the slash. If Victor wins this, it would be a one hell of an upset, seeing as Kazuya being just kind of the favorite. Victor takes that second round. He is now at set point. Potentially going to be taking this set, moving on in the winner's bracket, sending Kazuya losers to be unprecedented. Kazuya's semi being the favorite here to win this match. But Victor could prove wrong, could prove the haters wrong, prove that he is greater than Kazuya. Kazuya already with the life advantage, though. Could have spoken too soon there. Victor with Rage, but Kazuya's just keeping him down just with the lows. Every punch, every roll, he's taking him down. Victor activates Rage, is able to hit Kazuya, no problem. Is going to do a lot of damage, but Victor still has a way to go in order to take this round. Trade blows. Both fighters still have heat, though. Victor trying to find that run back, but Kazuya finds the opening he needs to take this round, extending it to a round 4. Kazuya activating heat, but gets knocked down. Victor activating heat of his own, rushes in, tries to find the opening. He wants a wall break. He wants the combo. He is trying to defeat Kazuya. He wants to move on in the winner's bracket. He wants to prove that Kazuya is nothing, that this is Tekken 8, not Tekken 7, not Tekken 6, but Kazuya, it wants to prove that there is a reason he has stayed true the test of time. There is a reason that he is in Smash, but Victor says, fuck out of here, bro. This is my house. This is Tekken 8. This is Combat. Winning that set, Victor moves on in the winner's bracket. Kazuya will be sent to losers to face off against somebody else. I don't know who. We'll find out. But that's that match. Victor. No crying in the casino. No crying in the casino. Lose, you lose. It's not our issue. That's not our problem. But Victor will be moving on to face against either Xiao Yu or Elisa. Kazuya will face off against the loser between Xiao Yu and Elisa. But it looks like our predictions are set here. We're going to be going into it. Xiao Yu versus Elisa in our 4th match on Winners Round 1. They will be facing off in the Celebration on the Seine. Neither side. This match brought to you by Snickers. Man, I wish this match was brought to you by Snickers. Because you aren't you when you're hungry. Yeah, you're not you when you're hungry. I don't know about you, but when I'm hungry and I eat Snickers, it doesn't really satiate my hunger. If anything, I'm just like, cool, I ate a candy bar. Whoop-de-fucking-do, I guess. I don't know. At least it starts off strong there. You know, Elisa, a character I don't know if I've ever really seen in tournament play that often, but it's great to see her here in this Combat tournament. Gonna see a lot of her moveset. Immediately starting off strong, Elisa just with the massive life advantage, activating heat. Takes down Xiao Yu, no problem whatsoever. Amazed I don't see more Elisa play. Tried her out back in Tekken 7 a little bit. She was going to be my secondary main. Never really quite got around to it. Oh, Xiao Yu ducks underneath those punches, but Elisa activates activates heat. My apologies. Runs in. Xiao Yu just ducks underneath those chainsaws and activates heat of her own. Bring this match a real close match. Activated, gets the wall break, and hits Elisa with the low, taking that second round from her. Both fighters 1-1, 1 round piece. You ever notice Sane has an aquarium underneath the... Oh no, it's just glass so you can see the water underneath. Oh, that's probably what it is. I thought it was an aquarium. Is that a pool? Huh. That was a wild boat. Alicia with the life advantage has activated heat. Tries to run in. Xiao Yu stops her in her tracks. Says, no, ma'am. I'm taking this shit. But Elisa claps back her own. Wins the third round there. Xiao Yu now with a life advantage here. Both fighters just slow down just a little bit. Xiao Yu's just kind of taking little pot shots at Elisa, whittling down her health little by little there. But Elisa is now agitated, Xiao Yu looks like, getting her to open up and finding the opening she needs, which is exactly what she needs to take this first match against Xiao Yu. Still a fairly close match, though. Xiao Yu did take a round off of Elisa, so we could have some upsets. We've had some upsets already in this tournament here. Xiao Yu could reverse sweep this against Elisa. Elisa just ducks underneath that kick, no problem whatsoever. Pulls out the chainsaw, says, let's get to business. It's funny, she's got like light chainsaws or something that she uses now, but I swear, like in previous games, it was literally just chainsaws, which is exactly what she uses to take down Xiao Yu to take this first round. Just chainsaws her up, fucking rips her in half. She upgraded. Now she's got laser saws, bruh. Takes her head off to just... Oh, launches Xiao Yu. Doesn't get the wall break, though. Does not extend that combo. Gets the wall break there, though. Goes for the low. Xiao Yu wakes up, says, let's go. Juggles Elisa. Elisa now with rage available. Both fighters with heat. Xiao Yu with the double lows there. And finds the kick, the opening she needs. Take that round off Elisa. Elisa activating heat, runs in. She wants to rush down Xiao Yu. She wants to take her down, make quick work for her so she can move on into the winner's bracket here. Face off against Victor in the next round. That's exactly what she does with round 3 there. Going to Elisa. Elisa now at set point. I guess at match point here. Xiao Yu activates heat. Does not get anything from it. Elisa able to stop her in her tracks. Tries to go for the lows, but Elisa sees it coming and blocks all of them. Knocks down Xiao Yu. Tries to go for the low, misses. Wasn't quite close enough. Xiao Yu was able to get the punish there, but Elisa finds the opening she needs to take Xiao Yu down, winning the match 2-0 against Xiao Yu. Xiao Yu got wrecked. She really did. She really did. Elisa takes that. Wins that much. 0-2. And we'll be moving on in winner's bracket to face Victor. In round 2, Xiao Yu will be facing off against Kazuya in the loser's side there. Looks like predictions are set. We're going to get this going here. Law versus Azucena. Winners round 2 will be facing off at the Coliseum of Fate.
Come and get some. I dare you.
La mezcla de Azucena es genial. Tú también lo crees, ¿no?
Round Round one. Fight.
Azucena immediately round start punches. Gets that light punch in there. Law does not capitalize on that launch there. Azucena activates heat. Hasn't quite found her opening just yet, Azucena. Law opens up Azucena with the life lead there. Azucena with rage. Law still has heat available though. Immediately with the armor punch in there to take that first round. Azucena found the opening she needed there, and that jump from Law was able to knock him down. Law answering back on his own. Both these fighters, again, taking it a little bit slower, trying to find the openings they need to take down their opponents. Not necessarily going for the whittle. Oh, Law gets the grab there. Opens up Azucena, does not get the combo in there. Azucena with a pixel is not able to come back from that one. Law finds the opening he needs to take that second round. Law with the low. Azucena still just trying to put the pressure on Law, but Law's just blocking every hit coming at him, being very patient, blocking every attack and then going in for the hit. Azucena is able to hit Law and activate heat, but misses the punch. Law's just ducking under everything. He's trying to go for the download complete, but Azucena is able to take round 3. Azucena round start, just going ham, putting pressure on Law. Opens him up there with the knee. Counters that easily. Azucena with the low against Law. Damn it. It's all good. We always have. There's always more matches. There's more gambling. More gambling to be had. The gambling don't stop until the game don't stop. And Law is able to take that final round there against Azucena. Taking the first set. As we're going to match 2, set 2 between Law and Azucena. Law didn't even need a download complete. Needed basically 1 round for a download complete.
Round one.
Maybe he'll go ahead and get this sweep right here in this second set. Or Azucena will come back with download complete of her own. Activates heat of her own. Both fighters having heat activated. Law ducked underneath it. Azucena activates her potential parry, but it's not able to get it. Tried to punch Law, but Law just hit her with a quicker move. Azucena still with the life advantage. Finds the opening she needs, taking that first round against Law. Great work. Great work from Azucena. Both these fighters becoming much more aggressive now. Just throwing punches at each other. Going with the mindset. He can't kill me if I kill him first. Azucena activating heat. Doesn't quite put the pressure on Law, but finds the 1 or 2 openings that she needs. Hits with the low to take him out here. Azucena potentially with a download complete. Wants to take this set so she can win the whole match. Both fighters still with heat. Azucena activates heat. Goes in and instantly puts the pressure on Law to win that set. Tying it 1-1. We got ourselves a game here, folks. Who will take it?
Come and get some. I dare you.
Will it be Law? Will it be Azucena?
La mezcla de Azucena es genial.
Let's do that one more time. Hopefully it doesn't fucking...
Round one. Fight.
Law with the life advantage here. Azucena does have rage, but Law is able to go in and take down Azucena. No problem there, taking that first round. Oh, Law ducks underneath that opening kick. Knew that Azucena was going to try and do something. It stops her from doing anything. Law takes that second round easily. Law now truly has the download complete. He is at match point here. Is opening up Azucena. No problem here. Azucena, though, is able to take that round against Law. Azucena not going down without a fight. She wants to move on in winner's bracket. She wants to continue her journey here, knocking down Law into losers. Azucena hits Law with the low, opening him up. Law attacks with the midsection there. Law now wins that final round, taking it. Making short work of Azucena, beating her 2-1 in our winners round 2. A close call. Azucena almost had it there, almost brought it back, but wasn't able to quite get it here. Unfortunately. Law will be taking that. Moving on in winner's bracket, Azucena will be going to losers to face off against either Kazuya or Xiao Yu, depending on who wins. That we will have Victor versus Elisa, winners round 2. We'll be facing off at Seaside Resort. There's an ad break. I apologize. Looks like some auto ads are running that are giving me troubles. I thought I turned them off. All right, let's get into this. Victor versus Elisa. Winners round 2. Who will face off against Law in winners finals? I guess it's winners semifinals, huh? Yeah. Elisa is really putting the pressure on Victor there, making short work of him. She wants to win this first round. She wants to make it clear that she is the better of the two fighters. Victor, though, coming back with answers of his own, is able to take the first round against Elisa. Elisa with the low, starting off the round. Elisa really putting the pressure on Victor here. Misses that punch, though, but she's putting on the pressure. Victor blocking every attack he can, but Elisa activates heat, runs in, tries to get a combo off, just not able to. Victor blocks that, runs in, still has heat of his own. Both fighters with rage available, but Elisa is able to take it at the end there, throwing her head near automata style. I think that's near automata. I don't know. More of Elisa style, I guess. Elisa practically the 2B of Tekken 8 here. Has activated heat, putting the pressure on Victor, but Victor's missed the sword slash, and Elisa capitalizes on that whiff punish and is able to take the next round against Victor. Sending her to a set point here. Victor with the armor block, activating heat, but does not capitalize on it. Elisa still putting the pressure on him. Elisa activating heat of her own. Victor almost out of heat there, and Elisa knocks down Victor. Both fighters with rage. Elisa with the life advantage, only by a little bit though, but she's able to go in and knock down Victor, taking the first set here in this match against Victor, 1-0. As we go into our second set here, Victor versus Elisa, winner semifinal. Oh, you must die.
Round 1. Fight.
Victor starting strong here. Elisa has activated heat, is going in. My drink is not opening. Elisa takes the first round, as this beer can is going to take the first round against me because I can't open it. The pull tab is breaking before the seal is popping. This sucks. Send help. I'll need to get a knife here. I apologize. I'm not paying attention to the match here. Elisa has activated Heat. Victor has also activated Heat of his own. With a slight life advantage, both fighters with rage. Elisa finds the opening she needs, is able to take down Victor with a simple 1-2 buckle my shoe. Elisa opening up with the chainsaws, puts them away though. Victor says, put those away, kicks her in the face, says, put those away. Elisa's activated, he runs in, does not capitalize on anything though. Victor putting the pressure on Elisa. He wants the life advantage back. He wants to win around, get around off her. He does not want this reverse sweep, but Elisa with the massive life advantage. Victor only a pixel of health. Elisa is able to find the easy victory that she needs in order to move on into winners finals against Law, beating Victor 2-0. Unfortunately, Elisa will take that win moving forward in our bracket here. Congratulations to Elisa, taking that victory. Victor will be moving on into loser's bracket though. He's not out of this just yet. Victor will be facing off against either Raven or Zafina, depending who wins that match in our next set here. As we move on into loser's bracket, loser side, we head into our first match here on losers round 1 here. Raven versus Zafina. It looks like predictions are all set. Let's see who will win this match. Raven versus Zafina. Losers round 1. They'll be facing off in the secluded training ground. A beautiful day today. By beautiful, I mean it is fucking raining. It is not sarcastic. I prefer when it rains, personally. I'd rather be in the wintertime than the summertime any day, baby. I think Raven likes it when it rains. Maybe Zafina likes. Nah, I bet you Zafina likes the summertime. She loves going to the beach. She's a beach girl. Raven's a cabin boy. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what their lore is. But Raven had the life advantage, but Zafina was able to find the opening she needed to bring down his health, bringing this to an even match here. Raven now with rage. Zafina with rage of her own. Both fighters still have heat. Don't think they're going to need it, though. They're going to find the openings they need. The one hit, and that's the hit that Zafina needs. The low to take down Raven, taking that first round. Again, Zafina had a very close match with Azucena. Raven lost to Law. Rain? Wow, that would be improving the negative degrees of snow here. Yeah, listen, man, we get rain like 3 times a year here, right? This is basically like a what the fuck is happening. Raven, though, looks like he's going to get that. Oh! He's able to find the opening. He just put the pressure on Zafina until he found the opening he needed to take down that pixel of health that she had. Misses the kick there, Zafina. Wasn't prepared for that low kick from Raven, though. Does a low attack of her own to open up Raven. Hits him while he's down. Raven gets back up, though, and Zafina counters with her own, knocking down Raven. Zafina finds the attack she needs just to take that round off of him. Zafina not ready to go home. She wants that run back against Azucena. She's hoping that Azucena makes it to losers finals. Excuse me, losers semifinals, so they can face off once again. Zafina almost with the win there, but Raven is trying to come back here, but Zafina finds the opening she needs, taking that last round in order to take this first set here. Again, Zafina wants to run back. She wants Azucena to make it. She wants to see Azucena in loser semis so that she can have the run back. Raven Only chance to get the run back against Law would be to find him again, and potentially either losers finals or grand finals, depending where Law ends up in his match against Elisa. Zafina with the low hits there. Ducks underneath Raven. Raven was expecting Zafina to stand up there, but she just stayed low. Dodging the move. Raven activates Rage. Is able to hit Zafina for it. It's going to do a lot of damage here. Won't kill, but it's going to even the playing field here and put the pressure on Zafina. But Zafina instantly wakes up with a mid attack of her own there. And I'm talking mid as in mid-section attack, not mid as in lame as fuck. Mid-section attack there. But, these fighters slowing down just a little bit. Wanting to find the one hit they need, the confirmed hit. Punch. Yeah, hits him with a light punch. Raven activating heat. Does not capitalize on it. Zafina with the launch. Doesn't get much in there. Staying low and slow to the ground. Activates heat of her own. Just needs one or two more hits. Finds the hit she needs to take that second round off Raven. Looks like Zafina's looking for a sweep here. She's trying to prove a point. She wants to move on in this loser's bracket. She wants her revenge against Azucena. Activates heat. Potentially going for the perfect here. Raven activates Rage. Will Zafina block? It does not. Raven is able to get the Rage hit on. The Rage drive on Zafina. This is going to do lots of damage again. Will help even the playing field a little bit. But Zafina still very comfortable. Still has her heat activated there. Raven putting the pressure on Zafina, ducks underneath her punch, activates heat of his own, jumps in, gets the wall break. Raven wants the run back. He's trying to get the run back here. But Zafina stands up, hits him. Unfortunately, Raven hit with the commentator's curse. I apologize, Raven. I did not mean to give you the commentator's curse there. Zafina will be taking this 2-0 against Raven, moving on in losers, sending Raven home, sending him packing to see another day, maybe another tournament in the future, unfortunately. But Zafina will be moving on in the losers bracket to face against Victor in losers. Kazuya versus Xiao Yu. Losers round 1. They will be facing off in the arena underground.
Round 1. Fight.
Kazuya opening up with the heat activation there. Xiao Yu tried to get the first hit in, but Kazuya much more powerful. Activating his hit, goes in with the punch, knocks her down. Dang. Xiao Yu tries to attack of her own, but seems to be struggling to keep up with Kazuya, who's just going in for punch after punch. And is easily able to take round 1, making short work of Xiao Yu here. Looks like Kazuya is trying to put on a clinic. He will not let the Mishima name be soiled by some fool like Victor. Nor will he let it be soiled by Xiao Yu herself. Xiao Yu tries to activate heat, but Kazuya sees it come from a mile away and knocks her down. Xiao Yu not able to capitalize on the opening that she found there. Kazuya knocks her down. Needs one more hit. Finds it with the right kick there. Taking that second round off Xiao Yu. Looks like we might have a sweep here from Kazuya on this first set. Activates heat, runs in. Attacks Xiao Yu. Xiao Yu tries to activate heat of her own, but she was in the middle of getting punched down. And unfortunately gets punished for it. Xiao Yu does have rage. Kazuya tried to activate his laser, thinking she was going to jump. Does not get it, but is able to find the opening he needs to take the third round. Taking this first set against Xiao Yu. Seemingly wanting to send Xiao Yu home. Make short work of her. Show her what the big leagues are. This is not some small little league, minor league, single A fighting game. This is the big leagues. This is the major leagues. Kazuya wants to show he's the Hank Aaron of Tekken 8. The Babe Ruth of fighting games with the perfect on round one instantly. Making such short work here, Xiao Yu. Kazuya practically putting on a clinic. Activating heat. Xiao Yu's trying to keep up, just struggling to keep up with anything that Kazuya is putting down. Kazuya just absolutely beating down Xiao Yu like he's trying to prove a point, trying to show that he's not to be messed with. It seems like round one was simply just a warm-up for Kazuya as he easily takes round two against Xiao Yu. Opens her up instantly. Xiao Yu goes in for the low. Kazuya just answers back with every attack of his own, dodging everything that Xiao Yu's throwing at him. Activates heat. He wants the wall break here so he can extend a combo. Xiao Yu pushes him back. Just trying to keep up with Kazuya, trying to take a round off of him, trying to show that this is not going to be a sweep of any sort. But Kazuya just putting the pressure on Xiao Yu. Dodges the kicks there. Xiao Yu activates her heat, allowing her to get some health back there. But Kazuya grabs her both with rage. And Kazuya with the knee, the left knee, taking down Xiao Yu. Short work, sending her home 2-0. Putting on clinic. Xiao Yu doesn't even take a round off of Kazuya. Kazuya just obliterates Xiao Yu in that match, showing that he's not someone to be trifled with, not someone to be messed with. But Kazuya will be moving on to losers quarterfinals to face off against Azucena. Looks like our predictions are all set here. Let's go ahead and get into our winner's final match. Law versus Elisa. Facing off in Celebration on the same. Gonna be an interesting match here. All right, let's get it going on. Law versus Elisa. Winners finals. Winner moves on to grand finals here, potentially having a chance at winning the tournament. Loser goes down to losers finals to face off against one of our 4 combatants on the loser side of the bracket. Law opens up Elisa right at the beginning here, showing that he wants to make short work of this. He does not need a download complete. The download completed happened while he was watching the other matches, making short work of Elisa. Round one. Elisa not able to find the opening she needs. Excuse me. Had a sneeze there. Law opening up Elisa, no problem. Is able to take her down, winning 2 rounds back to back without any issues here. Law being the absolute computer machine that he is, having all the knowledge he needs against every single opponent. Gonna take him down one by one. Wants to win this tournament and prove he is the best. Law easily taking that last round, that third round, 3-0 against Elisa, taking the first set here. 1-0.
Come and get some. I dare you.
Round one.
Let's see if Elisa is able to figure out Law's plan here, is able to find the opening she needs to take him down. So far, round start, Elisa had a good thing going there, but Law found the opening he needed with the low kick there. Opened up Elisa, gets the grab, and is able to make short work of her taking this first round. Law wants to move into grand finals without a doubt in his mind. He wants to make it a point that he is the best. He is the greatest Tekken 8 character on the entire roster here. Elisa, though, saying, I'm not going down without a fight. Law does have heat activated there, but has not been able to capitalize on it. Both missed their attacks there. Law finds the opening he needs. Still has heat activated, so he's able to rush in. Heat is now done so there. Elisa with rage and heat, but Law opens her up easily. sees the attack coming and attacks with a quicker attack than a light punch of his own to open her up. Taking that second round here. Again, we could have another sweep on our hands here. This could be a simple 3-0 sweep here from Law. Lisa activating Heat. Wants to take a round off Law. Misses that chainsaw attack, though. Law finds an opening. Takes down Elisa. Elisa armor blocks that. Trying to find. Not able to find the opening that she needs. Law takes that third round. Taking this match 2-0. Needs one more set in order to move on to grand finals. Elisa has a long way to climb. Not only does she need to win these 3 rounds, she has to win 3 sets in a row in order to take down Law and move on to grand finals. But not impossible, but a hard task to do, especially with the way Law's been playing here. Really driving at Elisa, but Elisa starting strong here. Hasn't even taken a hit yet, putting the pressure on Law. Law has activated Heat, but is not able to capitalize on that. Elisa activates Heat of her own, puts the pressure on Law, gets the wall breaks there, hits him with the low, taking the first round. She's saying, no reverse sweep here today. I'm taking at least 1 round off of you, Law. Law opens up immediately with the kick there. Elisa activates Heat, does not capitalize on it, gets punished for it, in fact. Law now trying to get a perfect of his own here, putting the pressure on Elisa. Elisa answers back to Law. Attacking him, misses that because Law with a massive jump there. Law with the punches there, is able to take down Elisa, getting around off her. We might have a game on our hands here, folks. Elisa looks like she's figured out Law's game plan, taking a little bit more of a patient approach here. Blocking, hits with the low, is not able to capitalize on that, misses those attacks, unfortunately, due to Law rolling there. That was a great roll from Law. Again, he was very proactive about dodging his attacks. Elisa activating Heat, putting the pressure on Law, putting massive pressure on him, both with rage. Law still has activated. She backed up just enough to miss those kicks, forcing Law, getting able to get the whiff punishes off of him, winning that round. Elisa needing one more round to take this set, getting it 2-1, potentially misses her head attack there, but activates Heat, taking down Law, trying to put the pressure on him. Elisa really figuring out now Law's plan, being patient with the attacks, gets the grab, throws them up. Elisa needing just 1 or 2 more hits to get it, and misses the grab there. Law tries to put pressure on Elisa, but Elisa finds the answer that she needs. She is able to take that set 2-1 against Law. We got ourselves a game here, folks. Elisa said, I'm not going out without a fight. We said it would be a long climb. Elisa said, challenge accepted. I'm going to defeat this man. I'm going to win 3 sets in a row. I am the undisputed best Tekken 8 character on the roster. Lisa activating Heat, but gets punished for it by Law. Law knocks down Elisa. Doesn't run in, though. Looks like Law has figured out not to run in, since Elisa will just put pressure on him. But Elisa just trying to be patient with it. Was taking those hits, though. Not blocking as much as she was. Looks like she was trying to be a little bit more aggressive. Didn't pay out for her, unfortunately. Lisa knocking down Law, gets the low there, putting the pressure on Law now. Again, Elisa trying to be kind of patient here, but Law was waiting for the opening he needed. Looks like he might have found it here, but Elisa answers back her own, gets the low there. Law, this is a close match between the 2 fighters, but Elisa finds the opening she needs so she can take that round. We're going to a round 3 here. Opens with the low, double low from Elisa there. No heat activation from either fighter just yet. They're being patient here. They're trying to play their cards just right here. Law putting the pressure on Elisa. Elisa not able to block those moves just yet. She does have rage activated, rage potential there. Law as well. Elisa with the low there, finds the opening she needs, takes that round off of Law. But Elisa now at set point here could tie it up 2-2 in our winner's final. launches Law, knocks him down. Elisa now starting to put the pressure on Law once again. Law trying to be a little bit more patient. Could serve him to be more aggressive here. Trying to be aggressive, but Elisa blocks every single attack. Tries for the block punch. Doesn't quite get anything off of it. Law wasn't able to quite get anything off that launch there from Elisa. Law putting the pressure on Elisa there. Elisa with the lows. Tried to go for a high there to knock him down, but Law hit that low. We got ourselves a final round. Match point for Law. Set point for Elisa. Do we finish the match here? Does Law move on to grand finals, or does Elisa bring this to a final match? Again, combatants are slowing down. They're trying to find their openings. Elisa was finding success putting pressure on Law here, but Law has just been trying to be a little patient here, trying to find the little hits that he needs. Elisa ducks underneath that jump from Law, hits him with the low. Both with rage, both with he who's going to take this. Elisa activates her rage. Law had pushed the button, so now he gets hit. That's going to kill. That's going to kill. We're going into a final match. Elisa takes that round from Law, and we go into a final fifth match between Elisa and Law before in our winner's final. Both fighters truly putting their all into this. Who will take this? Will it be Law? Will it be Elisa? Winner's final. Winner moves on to grand finals with the potential to win the tournament. Loser goes down to loser's final to face against one of our 4 combatants in loser's bracket here. Elisa opens it up with the headbutt attack there. Knocks down Law, activates heat, runs in. Law ducks underneath the punches. Elisa putting on the pressure, breaking him onto the wall. Elisa absolutely putting pressure on Law in this next round. She's figured out her game plan. Law, can he figure it out? Can he download complete so he can reverse sweep this? Elisa not able to block, but she finds the opening she needs, blocking those attacks and punishing Law, taking the first round. Both these fighters starting to put pressure on each other. You're just finding the couple hits they need. Elisa very patient, letting Law just throw those kicks, not being phased by them, but blocking the last one. And Elisa puts it in there, goes the heat, but Law ducks underneath the chain there. Elisa, slow motion. Elisa's able to get it with the mid attack. Elisa at match point. Will she be moving on to grand finals, knocking Law down into losers? Or will Law reverse sweep this? Law's got a long way to go here. He needs 3 round wins in order to win this. Elisa just needed 1 more. She's at match point. Elisa going down with the low. Both these fighters try to put pressure on each other. Elisa finding much more success than Law is with the small hits on the low, the small hits on the high. Tries to throw it in, but Law is able to attack her, seeing that coming from a mile away. Elisa finds the low, the opening she needs to send Law into loser's side bracket. Elisa moves on, winning 2-3 with the reverse sweep, winning, going down from 2-0, winning 3 sets in a row, back to back to back, going into grand finals. Man, we got another tournament on our hands here. Elisa with the Cinderella story of a lifetime, winning that match. She had nothing, losing 2 matches in a row with a reverse sweep, 3-0. But then she comes back, putting Law in his place, winning 3 sets in a row, back to back to back. She is trying to say, just because I lose the first 2 doesn't mean I can't come back. I can figure your game plan out, Law. I know what's going on. I am the greatest Tekken 8 character, not some machine. I guess she's more machine than Law, huh? Man, she is the greatest of the 2 machines. But we have the bracket set there. Elisa in grand finals, Law in losers finals, as we move down into our losers quarterfinals between Victor and Zafina. Victor versus Zafina, losers quarterfinals. We'll be facing off in Midnight Siege. All right, let's get this going. Victor, Zafina. Both these fighters taking it nice and slow, just finding the couple hits they need. Nothing too wild. Just they want to 1 or 2 hits. Find the opening. They want the confirmation before they try and really sink into any kind of combo of any sort. But Victor has the life lead here. Both fighters with heat. Victor finds the opening needs, starting with the low there. Going to the high. To take down Zafina, taking the first round. Victor with the parry there. Stopping Zafina in her tracks there. Zafina trying to put some kind of pressure on Victor, but Victor just running Zafina into the wall, taking 2 rounds off of her, 2-0 so far. Victor trying to go for the sweep here. Looks like Victor potentially wants the run back against Kazi. Not even a run back, I guess. I guess he wants to just prove his point against Kazi, prove that that first win against Kazi was not a fluke. It was a tried and true method. But Zafina fighting her way back because she wants that run back against Azucena. And Zafina finds the opening she needs, take down Victor, takes a round off of him. We're going into round 4 here. Zafina runs in, activating heat, knocks down Victor, bringing him onto the wall. Looks like Zafina might have a downward complete there. Doesn't get the perfect though. Victor finds those hits that he needs to knock down some health there. Zafina armor blocks that, knocks him down. Victor tried to find some kind of opening to put pressure on Zafina. Is not able to, as Zafina wins that next round. We're going ourselves into a final round here on this first set. Armor blocks that. Zafina knocks down Victor. Armor blocks again. Looks like she found a strategy that works really well against Victor. With the armor blocking, Victor tries to put some pressure on Zafina. Does not get the low, though. Isn't able to hit her while she's down. Is able to get that attack in, though. Both these fighters real close to death. Victor activates Rage. This is going to hit. Hits Zafina. That's going to kill. Allowing Victor the final round win, which gets him the first set. 1-0 against Zafina. And Victor wants to prove that he can move on, that he can keep going in this tournament. He wants to either face against Azucena to keep moving forward or face against Kazi and prove that his first victory was not a fluke. But Zafina still wants that run back against Azucena. Potentially. Putting the pressure on Victor, but Victor activates heat, runs in, is putting the pressure on Zafina now with his heat activated. Misses that kick. Zafina tries to find the opening she has. Victor with the grab, though, is able to take down Zafina easily, taking the first round. Zafina, I've been putting the pressure on Victor here in this second round. We've got the life advantage. Both fighters still with plenty of resources available, though. With the armor break, it's not able to. As she activates her heat, Victor is able to take her down, but Zafina finds the opening she needs to take down Victor with the pixel of health that he has left there. Taking that round. Zafina activates heat, runs against Victor, putting pressure on him, getting him up against that wall, but Victor entering back in zone, getting away from that wall, putting the pressure on Zafina with the low attack there. Hits her with the midsection, taking that round, going into a final round. Looks like Victor is at match point here. Zafina needing to win 2 more rounds in order to get this set and bring it to a final match, or a final set. Zafina putting the pressure on Victor, though. Looks like she might get a perfect here. Not able to get a perfect, but takes the trade in order to bring this to a final round. Victor at match point. Zafina at set point. Victor has one set on Zafina here. He just needs to win this round so he can move on in the bracket, sending Zafina home. Zafina would need to win one more set in order to send Victor home and move on in the bracket here. Victor putting on pressure on Zafina. Zafina trying to get away from the wall. Is kind of able to there with that low hit there. She's able to get away from the wall there. Has rage active. Still has rage. Victor has rage. Zafina putting the pressure on Victor. Is able to find the victory she needs to bring this into a final set. Set 3 in this match. Zafina wanting the potential rematch against Azucena in the next round, in the next set in losers semifinals. Victor now needing to win 3 rounds in order to move on here, or else he gets sent home. We will see who wins this as we go into our set 3. Victor versus Zafina, losers quarterfinals. Victor taking the trade to push back Zafina, but Zafina activates heat and knocks down Victor. Goes for the run-in. They're able to put the pressure on Victor. Does the armor block there. Let's take the trade. Victor finding the opening, going into slow motion, but Zafina with the low is able to take down Victor, taking a round off of him. First round goes to Zafina. Victor misses the overhead though, but puts the pressure on Zafina, getting the wall hit there. Is able to extend the combo. Nicely done from Victor. Able to do plenty of damage there. Zafina trying to put the pressure, but Victor blocks every attack. Answers with block punish of his own. Knocking down Zafina. Taking 1 round apiece each of them. Victor activates heat, runs in. Tries to get the grab on Zafina, but Zafina ducks underneath it. Activates heat of her own. Looks like she wants to put the pressure on Victor. Victor able to get that combo off on Zafina, knocking her down. Zafina with the low. Putting lots of pressure on Victor. Both these fighters really pushing each other. Pushing each other to their boundaries. Pushing each other to their limits. Wanting to find the openings they need. Zafina now on match point. Taking that round off of Victor. What's going on, Hurt? Zafina with the pressure on Victor. Both these fighters taking it slow now, taking it nice and slow here. Victor doesn't want Zafina to win this because that would mean he's out of the tournament. Zafina just trying to find the opening she needs. Looks like she's found it there. Misses that kick though, and is able to find the opening she needs, taking that round, winning this match, moving on in the bracket. Zafina will be moving on into loser semifinals while Victor is knocked out for good. Winning that match 2-1. Zafina winning 2-1 against Victor. Again, moving on in our bracket here. We'll be facing off. Zafina will be facing off against either Azucena or Kazuya in loser semifinals. Victor is knocked out for good. Azucena versus Kazuya, losers quarterfinals. They will face off in the arena. Kazuya immediately opens up against Azucena here. Azucena activates heat, rushes in against Kazuya. Looks like the difference here. Kazuya, as we know, made short work of Xiao Yu by absolutely sweeping her, obliterating her. Oh, it's Azucena with the dodge there, punching Kazuya. Azucena with the life advantage here, having our activated heat, is able to make short work of Kazuya. Looks like Kazuya's going to have a bit more of a run for his money, unlike his match against Xiao Yu. Kazuya activating heat, round start there, but Azucena is able to capitalize, bringing Kazuya to the wall. Knocks him down, gets the wall attack there, activates heat, is unable to capitalize on the heat activation there with the punches. Seems Kazuya stayed down, but Azucena knocks him down, goes for the low, takes 2 rounds off of Kazuya. Azucena showing that the new generation of Tekken fighters are the best generation here. Kazuya trying to show that the old guard has not lost its flavor, that he is still as good as he once was. Azucena with a massive life advantage here, though. The Kazuya activates heat, brings Azucena to the wall. Azucena being a lot more patient, trying to find an opening. Unable to block those attacks, though, and takes every single one. But she still has heat that she can't activate. Is able to bring it back, though, against Kazuya, taking 3 rounds to nothing against him, winning this first set and making short work of Kazuya. Really just putting on some sort of clinic here against the Mishima himself. Azucena will be taking that first one against Kazuya as we go into set 2 here.
La mezcla de Azucena es genial. ¿Tú también lo crees, no?
Azucena really saying that your devil powers are not darker than my darkest blend of coffee in existence here. Kazuya, though, maybe just needs the download complete to figure out Azucena's game plan. Activates heat, runs in, has the life advantage against Azucena, brings her to the wall, but does not get her on the wall break of any sort. Azucena not able to capitalize on her pressure about to Kazuya. Kazuya puts the pressure back on and wins that round. Taking 1 round off Azucena, not allowing a second sweep here to happen. Azucena looking like she's putting the pressure on Kazuya. Is unable to get it, but activates heat. Misses the punches. Kazuya jumps in, but Azucena just eats the hit and is able to put pressure on Kazuya, having a massive life advantage. Kazuya activates heat of his own, puts the pressure on Azucena, bringing her down to the wall. But Azucena answers back, wakes up with the attack, with the punch there. And Kazuya with the heel kick, right heel kick, just pop, pop, done. Takes the second round. Looks like Kazuya wants the reverse sweep of his own. Wants to take this set and move on in the bracket. Does not want to be sent home this early. Wants to move on in the bracket here. But Azucena activates heat. She's got a long way to climb and needing to win 3 rounds in a row to defeat Kazuya. Kazuya activates heat, but does not capitalize on it. These fighters moving very slow. Small punches on each other, little by little, whittling down their health. Azucena blocks every single hit there, being very patient. But Kazuya finds the opening need. Azucena activating rage just off rip like that hits Kazuya, which is going to kill, allowing Azucena to take this round off of Kazuya, not allowing a reverse sweep of any sort. As we go into round 4 in this second set here between Azucena and Kazuya. Azucena tried to taunt there, looks like, and then Kazuya hits Azucena. Fighters being very patient with their attacks, being very patient with their punches here. Trying to hit each other just little by little, whittling each other's health down little by little. Azucena activated the clap and feet thing, finds the low that she needs to take Kazuya to 0 health, winning that round. Looks like we got ourselves a final round. Match point for Azucena, set point for Kazuya. Azucena knocks down Kazuya and is able to capitalize on that with a nice little combo there. Hits the low. Hits the low again with Kazuya launching him. Misses the punch, though. No heat activation from either fighter just yet. Azucena really putting the pressure on Kazuya, though. Launches him. Hits the low. Gets the upper hit that she needs to take the final round. Taking that set off Kazuya. Winning the match. Moving on in the bracket to face off once again against Zafina. We got ourselves a rematch of winners. Round 1 between Azucena and Zafina. Azucena defeating Kazuya 2-0. Not necessarily putting on a clinic, but really put the pressure on it. Kazuya really almost had it there. Started putting pressure on Azucena. Could have taken a match off her. Could have taken a set off of her, making this potentially 2-1, but was not able to squeak out that last round, unfortunately. Azucena with the reverse sweep. 3 rounds in a row, being able to take that next set in order to move on in the bracket. As we move on into the bracket here, looks like Zafina versus Azucena in our losers semi-final. Let's get into the Zafina versus Azucena, the run back of the century. Losers semi-finals. They will be facing off in Urban Square. We could see ourselves Getting a run back with Zafina. Defeats Azucena.
Es hora de entrar.
Or Azucena could prove that she's still the best in the biz here and will defeat Zafina. No problem. 2-1 once again. Azucena really putting the pressure on Zafina. Azucena easily takes the first round, putting so much pressure on Zafina. Really whittling down her health, no problem. Activates heat, round start, but Zafina punishes Azucena for not taking advantage of that heat activation there. Zafina now putting the pressure on Azucena, hits the low to knock her down. Tries to hit her while she's down and is able to bring her health down real low, but Azucena does have rage activated. Again, we have seen just because her health is low does not mean that it's over when it's over, but Zafina finds the opening she needs to make it over when it's over, taking a round off of Azucena. We might have a close match here on our hands, folks. And Azucena did defeat Zafina only 2-1 in winners round in the first round of the tournament here. Azucena tries to go for the low, but Zafina says, "Get off me." This is that. Zafina putting the pressure, launches Azucena, gets the hit, taking the third round off of Azucena. Zafina set point here. Azucena with the armor break is able to put the pressure on Zafina. Azucena now trying to put pressure on Zafina and push her back. And Azucena finds the opening she needs with the massive punch, bringing this to a final round. Azucena activating heat, putting massive pressure on Azucena. Finds the opening she needs to take that final round off of her, taking this first set 1-0 against Azucena. Zafina wants this run back. Looks like she might get the run back that she wanted, so she can move on in the bracket, knocking out Azucena down to nothing, sending her home, sending her packing, getting nothing in return.
Round one.
So we'll see. Maybe Azucena can run it back. She's come back from nothing before. Azucena activating heat and putting some pressure on Zafina, though. Again, fighters are starting to slow down a little bit here, trying to find methodical hits to really whittle down their opponent. And Zafina finds the opening she needs to really get the big hits in to take that first round there. Zafina really wants this run back. Looks like she might get it here, having taken only the first round off Azucena. Both fighters putting pressure on each other. Azucena checks Zafina. Great check from her as she's running in, stopping her in her tracks. Zafina putting pressure on Azucena. Azucena back with the pressure of her own, taking this round off of Zafina. Even though both were at such little health, both with rage activation. Azucena finds the punish she needs to stop Zafina in her tracks. Really ruin her momentum there. Goes with the hit. Both trade on their hits there. Zafina launches Azucena. Zafina with the block punish there. Azucena trying to put pressure on Zafina, but Zafina dodges every attack there, puts pressure of her own. Azucena with the heat activation needs to be very careful here with any move she does. Activates heat, rage, but it's not enough. Zafina with the attack needed to bring the pixel of health down to 0. Getting into a match point here. Immediately round start puts the pressure on Azucena, pushing her back. Azucena trying to activate heat, activates heat there. Goes in for a pressure of her own against Zafina. Zafina wins this round here. She moves on in the bracket, but Azucena putting so much pressure on here. She wants to bring this to a final round, potentially winning the set, moving on. But Zafina with the pressure of her own. Azucena, though, is able to find the opening she needs, the lows and the knockdowns, bringing this to a final round. Match point for Zafina, set point for Azucena. Azucena with the heat activation. Starting to put the pressure on Zafina there. Zafina finding the answers of her own. Tries to be patient, takes a hit, and then does a hit of her own, dodges those attacks, launches Zafina. Zafina not able to quite find the attacks that she needs to beat Zafina, but she finds the pressure that she needs. Zafina with pressure of her own, activates rage. This might be it right here. Hits Azucena. Zafina will be taking this round, will be taking this set, will be taking the match with the comeback, the run back of a century here, knocking Azucena out of this tournament and moving on in our bracket to face against Law in Losers Finals. Wow. To think Zafina would come back 2-0 against Azucena after having lost 2-1 against her in winners round 1. The comeback needed to win. Zafina defeats Azucena 2-0, bringing that second set to the final round. Azucena, of course, really put the pressure on Zafina there. Did not let her go down without a fight, but Zafina was able to squeak it out there, was able to squeak out enough rounds to knock Azucena out of this tournament and able to move on against Law, who has been a formidable opponent. So we will see if Zafina has what it takes to defeat Law and move on in this bracket, or will she be knocked out, and will we have another rematch between Elisa and Law in grand finals? But we will see. Let's get these predictions underway. Again, losers finals here will be best of 5. Unlike our previous matches that have been best of 3, this will be best of 5 between Law and Zafina. Let's move on. Law versus Zafina. Losers finals. They will be facing off in the arena. A crowd of people cheer on our two combatants. Law, the machine, the downloading machine, able to figure out his opponent's strategies and reverse sweep them. Zafina, the absolute warrior of revenge, showing that she is not to be trifled with. Both these fighters starting off nice and slow here, really trying to just find each other's opening, find each other's weaknesses, figure out what they can do to win this match here, win the whole thing. Both putting pressure on each other. It's a pretty even match so far, but Law is able to seemingly able to squeak it out, but Zafina finds the opening she needs. Law activates heat. It's unable to capitalize on it right until the end there. Looks like he's able to capitalize on it. I apologize. I spoke too soon. Law takes the first round against Zafina. Looks like he tries to put the pressure on there, but Zafina very smartly, very quickly keeps low to the ground so that she doesn't take any hits from Law, but Law finding new openings that he needs, putting new pressure on Zafina, takes the second round. Looks like he's figured out her game plan and knows if he just puts the pressure on, she has no answers back. Zafina tried to open that round with a backhand of her own there. He's able to take that hit there. Looks like it was an armor block. He gets the grab, snaps his neck, knocks him down. Zafina now putting pressure of her own against Law. Law misses that attack. Zafina with the armor block. Hits Law, gets the low and take a round off of Law. Looks like Zafina's figured out the game plan of Law there and is able to attack. Law, though, with a kit that has plenty of pressure that he can put on Zafina. Zafina with the low there. Law tried to heat activation, but Zafina was already going in for the low. Is able to attack him. Misses those attacks. Law with a massive life advantage. Has heat activated and is able to take that win. Take that round. Allow him to take the first set off Zafina 1-0. We go into our second set here. Will Zafina be able to capitalize against Law?
Get some, I dare you.
and stop him in his madness. Or Law continue his treacherous, incredibly vicious path throughout this tournament. Again, these fighters being a little bit more slow and methodical with their attacks, trying to find the 1 or 2 hits they need. Law finds the 1 or 2 hits he needs to bring Zafina to 0 health, taking that first round off of her. Was not easy for him, though. Definitely took some doing. Zafina was very patient with her blocking there, was able to block those hits from Law and punish him for it, taking a round off of him. Does not want another sweep of any sort. Law tried to put some pressure on Zafina, but Zafina ducked underneath that hit and was able to knock him down, activating heat and rushing in. Now Zafina putting the pressure on Law, but Law answers back with an attack of his own. Blocks all those hits and hits Zafina back. Activates Rage. Zafina looks like she pushed a button, so it looks like she's going to get hit with that. It's going to do a lot of damage. Don't think it will be death here, but it's going to do some damage. Really putting some pressure on Zafina here. Now she's got Rage of her own, and Law instantly opens her up and knocks her down. Short work of Zafina getting another set point here, potentially bringing this match to a 2-0 in Law's favor. Armor block knocks down Zafina. Tries to put some pressure on her, but Zafina being very patient, blocking every move and then punishing Law, knocking him down. And Zafina finds the opening she needs, wanting to bring this to a final round. Both at step point here. Will this be 2-0 or will this be 1-1 tied? Zafina tries to go for the low, but Law blocks it. Jumps over her. Zafina with the mid punch there. Crumples Law. Again, these fighters being very patient, being very careful, just finding the 1 or 2 openings, throwing punches out. Law is able to find the openings he needs to get Zafina down to nothing. Winning that set, bringing it 2-0. Law only 3 rounds away from going into grand finals on loser's side to face against Elisa in our Cobb Combat tournament here in Tekken 8. Zafina still has a ways to go, needs to win. That's a long climb. Needs to win 3 sets in a row in order to defeat Law and send him packing. Not impossible, but a very hard task. Zafina with the heat activation goes against Law, tries to put some pressure on him. Law block punishes Zafina, activates heat of his own, puts the pressure on Zafina, misses those attacks though because Zafina was staying low. Zafina activates Rage, looks like this might hit, hits Law because he was pushing a button. Again, this will do some heavy damage. Won't kill, but it'll do some heavy damage, putting some pressure on Law, getting Zafina in a comfortable place to put some pressure on him. Gets the low, hits it, misses the attack. Law jumps in with the attack, slow motion on Law because he hit the button first. Gets that attack. Winning the first round. Incredible slow-mo between these two fighters. And Zafina putting a lot of pressure on Law. Looks like she's figured out the game plan. She may have lost this round, but looks like she knows if she puts enough pressure on Law, she can usually take him down to low enough health. Potentially she could win this, but Law, the machine that he is, the download complete that he has, is putting so much pressure on Zafina that she can't seem to think. And every time she throws a punch, he throws another one back, bringing her down to 0 health, taking a round, being a match point here. 1 more round away from going to grand finals. Zafina has such a long climb. Needs 3 rounds in a row in order just to win the set and keep the fight going. But Law is just making short work of Zafina. Zafina activates heat, ducks underneath all those kicks, puts some pressure on Law. Not running in. She's being very patient, being very careful. Waits until he stands up to run in. Law answers back. Again, just waited. Tried to wait until she stood up to run in. Activates heat, but Safina punishes it. Gets enough in there to take a round off of Law. No reverse sweep. No sweep from Law at all. Safina being very patient. Block that attack and punishes Law, but then Law answers back with his own attacks. Law knocks back Safina. Doesn't quite get any kind of wall combo off of that, though. Safina misses the kick. Law with the low hits. Safina putting the pressure on Law. Wants this comeback. Ducks underneath those. Activates heat, but it's not enough. Law sees that coming from always. Pushed the button to uppercut Safina, winning losers finals 3-0. Law takes it, and Law will be going back to grand finals for the run back against Elisa in grand finals, but on loser's side. Law wants to take down Elisa. He wants to prove that he has what it takes. But our winner for losers finals will be Law. He will be moving on in to grand finals against Elisa. We'll face off. Elisa versus Law. Will Elisa take this, proving that her win against Law was not a fluke? Or will Law win this match, moving on into grand finals? We will be going into this Elisa versus Law, facing off at Phoenix Gate. The other gets sent home. 8 fighters came into this tournament ready to prove themselves, but only one will be the champion, and that will be either Elisa or Law. Round 1, let's get this going. Grand finals. Law really putting the pressure on Elisa in this first round here. Wanted to show his caliber. Elisa putting pressure on her own, but Law has activated heat. Elisa now putting the pressure back on Law. Takes that hit, just takes it to the chest there. Elisa ducks underneath that kick. There's not enough. Law with enough pressure on there takes the first round off of Elisa. Elisa not able to get that low hit. Law punches Elisa to counter that hit of hers. Puts the pressure on her. Almost gets the wall hit there, but Elisa answering back of her own. Gets hit. Law activates heat, jumps up and kicks her. Takes the second round off of her. Looks like Law wants to make short work of anything that Elisa could do here. He wants to win this match here. He wants to reset this grand finals as we go into round 3 here. Law at set point. Double trade from both fighters at the same time, but Law with the life advantage here, putting the pressure on Elisa. Elisa not seemingly able to do anything here. It looks like she has no answer to anything Law does, but she got the armor break there, putting the pressure on Law, activates heat, runs in, goes for the low, and is able to take a round off of Law, saying there's no sweep that's going to happen here. Looks like Elisa just needed a bit of a warm-up here in order to take down Law. Says, get off me, breaks that throw. Slashes down. The little spin. It doesn't quite get that, unfortunately. Law putting the pressure now on Elisa, but Elisa blocks those. Tries to put pressure of her own. Doesn't quite get anything off of that. Dodges Law's attack and puts some pressure on him there. Hits the low. Is able to get a combo off of there. Elisa taking another round off of Law. Looks like we're not getting a sweep. We're still in the first set, ladies and gentlemen. We're a final round. But knocks back Law. Law ducks underneath Law's attack there. Both these fighters trying to put pressure on each other, just blocking attacks, dodging each other. Elisa still with a slight life advantage there. Puts some pressure on Law. Law, though, answers back with his own and gets the hit while she's down. Able to take that round, taking the first set off of Elisa, 1-0. We go into our second set here. Elisa versus Law. It's not over till it's over, as they say. Both these fighters just punching each other back and forth, trading blows. Elisa activates Heat, but just kind of activates her Raw, so Law is able to take a punish off of that. But Elisa now trying to put some pressure on Law. Both fighters miss their attacks. Law is able to knock down Elisa, get her down to 0 health, takes the first round. Elisa activates Heat, runs in, goes against Law, putting the pressure on him, gets the wall hit, but is unable to capitalize on that. Blocks every hit from Law, though. Trying to find the punish, but Law's putting pressure on her, but Elisa finds the hit that she needs to get that first round off Law. As we go into round 3. Law putting lots of pressure on Elisa there. Elisa not seeming to find the opening she needs to get something off of Law. Law putting enough pressure on Elisa to bring her down. Gets 2 rounds off of her. Law wants this reset. He's now at set point, potentially bringing this 2-0 against Elisa. Elisa needs to win 2 rounds just to get a set off of Law. Going to round 4. Round start, just mid kick there from Law, pushes back Elisa. Elisa seemingly confused, seemingly not able to find any answer against Law as he just puts pressure on her. Elisa activates Heat, goes for the low. Law activates Heat of her own, but Elisa already in an attack is able to push back Law, putting some pressure on him. Doesn't seem to want to jump in. Elisa being very cautious about every attack that she does, but it's able to pay off somehow as she wins that round, and we go into a final round here. Both fighters at set point. Elisa either able to tie it up, or Law will be winning 2-0 there. Elisa putting lots of pressure on Law, but Law just finding the openings he needs, ducking under attacks, hitting with the low, activates Heat, runs in, hits the low, puts plenty of pressure on Elisa. Elisa finds the opening she needs. It's able to activate Heat of her own, runs in, does not go for anything. Law hits Elisa back, putting pressure on her, but Elisa is able to get the pressure that she needs, just find the attacks that she needs to take down Law, taking that round off of him, tying this up, this match, 1-1. Looks like we got ourselves a good match here, folks. We got a game here. 1-1, Elisa and Law. Best of 5, grand finals. Elisa, if she wins this best of 5, wins the tournament. Law, if he wins, resets grand finals, bringing it into another grand finals match. Elisa punching, just trying to attack Law, but Law dodges by jumping over like that. Elisa still has Heat activated, putting the pressure on Law there. Law still has Heat activation of his own, but Elisa tries to go for the loads, but not enough. Goes for the grab. Law says, "Get off me." But Elisa finds the kick that she needs to win that round off of Law. Looks like Elisa's going to prove that she did not win off a fluke. It looks like she just constantly needs just a little download complete in order to defeat her opponents. Elisa gets the grab and throws Law. Both these combatants being very evenly matched, really putting pressure on each other, little bits here and there. Law blocks all those attacks, but Elisa finds opening, bringing Law against the wall. Law dodges all those. Elisa tries to activate Rage of her own, but Law's hits already. An interesting maneuver. Potentially, she thought that it had already missed, but Law was mid-rage drive activation, winning that round. We'll go ourselves into a round 3 here. Law activates heat, runs in. Doesn't get anything off of it, though, unfortunately. Elisa blocks those attacks. Law with a massive life advantage is able to find the hit that he needs to take another round off of Elisa as we go into round 4. Law at set point. Elisa needing 2 more rounds in order to continue this bracket here. Law ducks underneath all those attacks from Elisa. Looks like it was no big deal. Elisa tries to find an answer her own, but does not quite get it. Law. Back Elisa. Elisa putting on the pressure on Law. Law with the armor block. Elisa being so patient with every block that she has as she finds the opening she needs. Law activates heat. Not enough, though. Elisa, with the loads, finds the opening she needs to bring Law to 0 health, bringing this to a final round. Set point for both of them, who will get the second set here to bring this match to a 2-1. Elisa with the pressure on Law, pushing Law back. She's trying to get a perfect. She doesn't want to just win this round. She wants to send a message. She wants to show Law, look, this is a perfect. I am the greatest Tekken 8 fighter here. And she does so, winning that round, bringing this 2-1. Now Elisa, 1 set away. 1 set, 3 rounds away from winning the tournament. Law needs 2 more sets in order to reset this bracket. This is incredible. A very close match. Somehow Elisa, having a deficit of 1 to 2 rounds, brings it back there. Now with 2 sets against Law's 1. Law putting some pressure on Elisa there. Elisa tried to attack back to Law, but Law answered back quicker. Was able to knock her back. Elisa with the lows there. Law blocks it. Elisa putting the pressure on Law. Very patient with those blocks. The slow-mo low from Law is able to get that first round. Oh, Elisa with the round start low hit there. Wanting to knock Law down on his stomach. Law trying to bring the pain here, trying to bring the pressure onto Elisa. Elisa seeming to struggle to keep up with Law. Law now 2 rounds to nothing against Elisa. He's at set point, wants to continue this bracket, tie it up 2-2. Elisa needs to win 3 rounds in a row to bring this tournament to an end, win this entire match, and win the tournament. Again, not an impossible task, but will be difficult. Dodges the attack, gets the low on Law, and carries him down back that way. Launches back. Elisa with the lows there. This is a very close match here. This is a very close match here, folks. Again, both combatants putting enough pressure on each other, but Law just finding the openings that he needs to get that life advantage so far. Both just hitting each other with single hits, and those were the hits needed. The small little hits, 1 at a time. Bam, boom, bah. That's how Law won that. He didn't win with the combos, didn't win with craziness, just the small hits, bringing this match on a 2-2 tie. Both combatants 3 rounds away from either a tournament win or a reset. We will see who wins it all in this final set here. Elisa, Law, Grand Finals, Tekken 8 Combat Episode 2. Law with the pressure on Elisa, already with the life advantage. Elisa with the low there, trying to find those small hits, trying to find a confirmation so that way she can open up Law and bring his health down. But Law, just very patient with it, finds the openings he needs, takes the first round off of Elisa. Elisa, heat activation, runs in against Law. Finally figured out maybe she needs to put some pressure on Law. Just steps back a little bit to dodge that kick. Just a simple step back. Nothing crazy, nothing wild, not a dash. Just a simple push on the button to go down. Again, Elisa putting so much pressure on Law that got the health advantage there. But Law bringing it back. Oh, and Law, very patient with the blocks. Finds the opening he needs. Getting this into a match point. Law 1 round away from potentially resetting this grand finals. Elisa has a long climb of 3 rounds to win this tournament. Seemingly Elisa seems like nerves are getting the best of her as she's unable to quite open up Law, but looks like she's finally figured it out there. Law might be getting nervous here with the reset on the verge here. Dropping his attacks, but Elisa hitting the lows. Gets Law, opens it, launches him. Misses the chainsaw. Law with the lows might get this with a simple hit, but Law doesn't capitalize. He capitalizes on that final hit. We're getting a reset. Law wins the 3rd round, resetting this bracket 3-2 against Elisa. My goodness, we have ourselves a reset, ladies and gentlemen, between Law and Elisa. Law has won this first grand finals here, and we're taking this all the way. Law versus Elisa in our grand finals reset. Who will win this? Both combatants now 3 sets away from potentially winning it all. We will go ahead and start those predictions right away there for you. Who do you think will take the entire tournament? Will it be Elisa or will it be Law? Elisa versus Law, grand finals reset. Let's get this going into our rematch here. Who will win this tournament bracket of Tekken 8 Combat Episode 2, Elisa or Law? Again, both of the combatants being very slow, being very careful, methodical with each other here. Just finding the small hits that they need. Elisa activating heat. Ain't quite enough, though. Law finds the opening that he needs in order to take the first round off of Elisa. Wanted to prove that yes, I may have only 1 win against you. You have 1 win against me, but this will be the match to prove it. This will be the match to prove who is truly the combatant that will win it all. Wow, once again taking the second round off of Elisa, making short work of her, putting so much pressure on her. He's able to take that second round without a second thought. We're going to round 3 here. Elisa versus Law. Elisa activates heat. A round start there. Elisa being a little bit more patient, trying to find those hits that she can block so she can punish. Armor block though, isn't able to capitalize on that. Law knocks down Elisa. Elisa tries to find the opening she needs. Law with the low, misses the high though. And Elisa is able to jump in, hit with the low, and find the opening she needs to take a round off Law, not allowing the sweep. She wants a chance at this set. Heat activation, but Law is already in the middle of attack and punishes Elisa for it. Elisa knocking down Law. Law, massive kick to Elisa, knocking her back. Able to find the heat, activates heat, but Elisa trying to put some pressure, ducks underneath Law's attack, is not able to capitalize on the dash in, and Law punches down Elisa, taking the first set 1-0 against her. So we go into set 2 here. Law really proving himself, really proving that he's not to be trifled with. He wants to make this quick and easy. He wants to make this simple, fast. And he wants to defeat Elisa where it matters. Elisa activates heat. Doesn't really get punished for it, though. Is able to block those attacks. Gets the low on Law, knocks him down. Ducks underneath Law's high attack, though, putting enough pressure on Law to whittle his health down. But Law found the opening he needs to bring game back in his favor. Elisa seemingly crumbling, but she's able to find the opening she needs to knock Law down, taking a round off of him. Again, seeming like Elisa just taking hit after hit, trying to find the openings against Law. Seems as one of these combatants just is patient enough and is able to get those blocks in. Will be able to take it against their opponent. No, that Elisa not able to block that hit, ends up getting knocked down by Law. Law being very patient. Missed that attack though. Again, Elisa just finding the patience to dodge attacks or block them, and she's able to just capitalize on the block punishing. Just reacts back with attacks of her own, getting the life advantage with the heat activation there. But Law is able to grab Elisa and knock her down, taking another round off of her, being at set point here. Law 1 round away from getting this 2-0. Elisa misses the kick and Law just blocks the chainsaw, no problem. Heat activates his own heat. Just dodges. Law dodges the kicks and capitalizes on the whiff punish there, knocking back Elisa. Seems like Law is just getting a download complete, knowing everything that Elisa's gonna do, is able to make short work of her in that final round there, taking that set, making the match 2-0. Law 3 rounds away from winning the entire tournament. Elisa needing to win 3 sets in a row. A long climb back, a long climb back. Again, we've seen it happen. It can happen. But it's gonna take work. It's gonna take work. And so far, with the way Elisa's been playing, not being patient enough, not blocking it, just taking every hit that Law throws at her, it's seemingly like Law might be taking this. Law knocking down Elisa. Again, Elisa just needs to be more patient and just find her openings, but she's not able to as Law hits her with the low, taking the first round off of her. Elisa just trying to find the small hits here and there. Find the confirmation hits that she needs to open up Law, but she's just not able to. Just crumbling under the pressure here. Activates heat, rushes in, is unable to get anything off of that. Blocks that hit though, is able to punish Law, but Law hits back. Elisa activating rage, this might hit, and if that hits, that means that'll be death. Elisa taking the first round off of Law. Looks like she might be getting her momentum back here. This might have been the win that Elisa needed in order to gain her momentum back and potentially bring back this whole tournament. Law with the patience of a saint, blocking those chainsaws and punishing Elisa for it. Misses those attacks though. Again, Elisa now seemingly becoming a little bit more patient with her attacks. Is able to attack Law. Law though blocking, punishing Elisa. Elisa with a pixel of health left, trying to put the pressure on Law, but it's not enough as Law hits her with the low, knocking her down. Now at tournament point, Law 1 round away from winning this entire tournament, crowning himself as our next champion of the Tekken 8 Combat bracket here. Law putting the pressure on Elisa. Elisa trying to answer back, but Law being very patient, blocking every hit, is able to take down Elisa. Elisa hit with the low, launches Law, tries to get him while he's down, is unable to. Elisa being very smart, blocking every hit, activates heat, rushes in. Knocks down Law, just needs one more hit, gets the hit. We're bringing this to a final round. Elisa at set point, Law at tournament point. Law putting on the pressure on Elisa. Elisa might have not found the strength that she needed, the strategy that she needs, but she might have gotten it just now. Maybe she's figured it out, being very patient, finding the openings that she needs, knocks down Law, gets the stage break there, misses that attack, but blocks Law's attack kick, tries to knock him down. Law putting the pressure on Elisa, but Elisa putting pressure of her own. These combatants are very close here, but Elisa finds the low that she needs to win that round, bringing this set to her, bringing the set 2-1. As we go into match number 4 between Law and Elisa. Elisa wants to bring this to a final match. Final round, potentially. Seemingly has figured it out to be a little bit more patient with Law. Block his attacks. Don't trade so much. Don't eat those hits. Be patient, block, attack him, but Law activates heat, but it's not enough. Puts the pressure on Elisa. Elisa activates rage. Will this be enough? Yes, it is. She is able to hit the rage, which will kill Law, taking the first round off of him. A great first round for Elisa. Law tried to put the pressure on there, but it wasn't enough. Elisa wants the run back here. She wants the reverse sweep, wants to win 3 sets in a row, wants to win this tournament. Law putting the pressure on Elisa. Elisa still has the health advantage, activates heat, runs in, goes in for the 2 hits. 1-2, buckle my shoe. Is able to take a round off of Law, getting another set point here. Elisa 1 round away from tying this 2-2, bringing us to a final match. Elisa round start, hits Law, trying to put the pressure on him. Elisa does not want to ruin her momentum, activates heat, blocks almost every hit, ducks underneath those punches from Law though, but Law putting too much pressure on Elisa that she can't keep up, gets knocked down. Law gets the stage break there. Elisa wants to put pressure of her own, especially with the heat activation there. Is able to get some hits in there, looking for the low, but Law blocks it, attacks her, gets a round off of Elisa, is not allowing a reverse sweep of any sort here. Elisa still at set point here, 1 round away from tying this 2-2, activates heat and runs in. Lets Law jump over her, but does not block the hit. Tries to put pressure, but Law answers her own. Again, Elisa just trying to put the pressure on Law. Will find the opening and finds the opening she needs to win that round, bringing this 2-2 in our grand finals reset here. Elisa 2 sets, Law 2 sets. We are in our final set here, folks. Both combatants 3 rounds away from a tournament win. At the end of this, we will have a winner, a champion, an incredible reset that we have going on here. Who will win this, Elisa or Law? Both 3 rounds away. Thanks for the hydrate redeem, Aki. Law with the massive health advantage there, but Elisa trying to put some kind of pressure on there. Ducks underneath all those kicks. Elisa activating heat, but Law punishes her for it. Law ducks underneath all the chainsaw hits, but Elisa just being very patient, being very careful, but Law finds the opening he needs. He's able to take the first round off Elisa in our final set here. Law being very patient, now blocking every hit from Elisa. Elisa activates heat, but Law punishes her, carries her, putting the pressure on. Elisa being very careful, just throwing 1 or 2 attacks here and there, trying to capitalize, but doesn't want to risk anything. Still put enough pressure on Law to get the life advantage, gets the lows in, takes a round off Law. 1-1. These combatants are trying to bring it all the way. It looks like we might have ourselves a hell of a match here. Round start. Elisa already with the life advantage, putting the pressure on Law. Almost gets the wall hit. She's going to get a wall combo. Misses the high. Law with the low. Again, Law now trying to be a little bit more patient, but Elisa putting the pressure on. Attacks Law, gets another round off of him. Elisa now at tournament point. Law needs 2 more rounds to win this. Will Elisa, with the grand finals reset run back, take the entire tournament? Or does Law come back with a sweep of his own to win the tournament himself? Ladies and gentlemen, we will have a champion after this match here. Potentially, this is the final round. Trade off there. Law with the life advantage, misses those attacks. Elisa hits with the low there. Gets the stage break. Gets a small little combo off on there. Law misses his attack, Elisa, but then Law blocks Elisa's attacks. No problem. Law now with the life advantage, wants to bring this to a final round. Elisa with the pressure, and Law jumps over, bringing this to a final round. We will have a winner after this round. Who will win it, Elisa or Law? Elisa heat activation, but does not get anything off her, gets knocked down. Elisa ducks underneath Law's attacks. Law's hands with the high, knocks down Elisa. Elisa blocks, being very patient, blocking every attack, gets 1 hit, blocks every attack. Elisa being so patient, blocking every attack, hits the low. Law now being patient, blocking. These combatants are being very careful with each other, not taking any risks, but Law might take this again with the hits. Law is able to find the opening he needs, gets the KO, wins the set, wins the match, wins the tournament. Not only has Law brought it back into a reset, Law has won the entire Tekken 8 Combat Tournament. Oh, what a reset. What a reset! Law wins 3-2 against Elisa, winning the tournament. Your champion for Tekken 8 Combat Episode 2 is Law! My goodness. What a hell of a reset. They went all the way. All 5 rounds. All 5 sets. We didn't get just a 3-0 sweep. We didn't get a 3-1 sweep. We got a 3-2 grand finals and another 3-2 grand finals to see Law win the entire thing. What an incredible tournament. What an incredible combat we had this week. My God, I can't believe it. To think that not only did Law get knocked down into losers, but that he crawled his way out of losers finals to go back into grand finals with the run back against Elisa, reset it, and then just snuck his way out, snuck the victory in against Elisa to win the Combat Tournament. These are your final results of the tournament. Tekken 8 Combat Episode 2. My goodness. But with that said, with all of that, I would like to thank you, viewers, for tuning in, for sticking around. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for predicting, betting your channel points if you did. If you're not already, please, as always, follow me over twitter.com/JoeFish so you can see what I'm streaming, when I'm streaming, all the fun, dumb stuff we post over there, and that way you can know when the next Combat Tournament will be happening. More than likely, it will be happening next week. Come on over to twitch.tv/JoeFish. Come hang out live. Come watch the tournament live. Bet your channel points if you have any. Hell, when you come to this channel, you already get like 500 off the rip or something, or 200 off the rip, whatever Twitch starts you with. You could just bet 10 points, and maybe by the end of a combat tournament, you're going to end up with 5,000 points because you bet all of them and you guessed right, and you're a god at gambling. Gamble responsibly. Gamble your channel points responsibly here, of course. But come hang out live at twitch.tv/JoeFish for watching. Thank you once again for joining us for this Combat Tournament Episode 2 in Tekken 8. And I hope that I will see you all next time.
It's these empty streets I walk without a soul in sight. You think being a dead would help me get used to this life, but during the day I wait for the bright moon crest so I can be alone and get this weight off of my chest.